What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, back with another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today, get some subscribers, says follower on Twitter. Before we get started, if you can, please show some Shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 2,000 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today we are here battling Lorenzo. His Twitter link is in the description. Remember, if you want a chance to battle me on one of these videos, go ahead and scroll down even further, and you'll see my Twitter link. Follow me there and watch out for whenever I request the battle. Just let me know, guys. Seriously, I know it's an intro and everything, but I want to try bringing more Wi-Fi battles to the channel. It seems you guys have really been liking them. The views on them is really high, so that means more of you guys are watching these and other things. So if you guys want more of these, just let me know just by hitting that like button. I'll just be like, oh, phew, we'll bring you more of these, guys. You want to watch them, so that'll be really cool. We're gonna go over the team that I'm bringing today. It is my same RU team that I used for the last battle. We got Speechless, Righty, Open, Wide, Erasmo, Kevin, and Rotomeow. You guys can place your bets in the comment section below. You let me know who you think is gonna be the MVP, the most valuable Pokemon in today's episode. Go get some change. Your mother's bedroom, I know it's right over there. That's where mine is. Just scoop it off. You know what? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? We're gonna get serious. You see this? You know what this is? This is a cup of change. Here's my bet, and look at all this dust that just started floating out. My goodness, that is some dirty money. Dirty money! So let's go ahead. I got all this. There's at least there's quarters in here, bro. There's quarters for days. That's amazing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit battle start. We're gonna see what Lorenzo's bringing for us today. Let's go ahead and snag ourselves a little fun battle, you know? Let's see. My opponent has the Moltres, Cobalion, Hitmontop, Amoonguss, Slowking, and Dugtrio. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get rocked. Oh my goodness, I am gonna get rocked. Do you guys see this team? All right, common weaknesses. 2 Pokemon weak to fire, so our Choice Scarfer is gonna be key. We have to get rid of that Slowking first, though. And that Moltres needs to go. I wish I had rocks. Oh my goodness. We don't gotta worry about Dugtrio too much because we do have 2 Levitate users. We just don't want him to trap Kevin in, so I can't open up with Kevin. Anytime Kevin comes in, I'm gonna assume Dugtrio's coming in. And he's got a Amoonguss, Slowking, Regenerator Core. This is gonna be nearly impossible. This is gonna be a fun match for you guys to watch. Alright. I'm gonna open up with my Choice Scarfer. I'm gonna do it. It's risky business, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna open up with the Choice Scarfer. It's tough because when I see Moltres, oh! I did not even know Cobalion is UU. That is insane. That is insane. I mean, RU. He is RU. I used to use Cobalion for everything. Why is this thing RU? What the heck? Wow. I cannot believe that this thing is RU. I'm just straight up going for a flamethrower. Yeah, I'm going for a flamethrower. I think he's gonna want to set up rocks. I cannot believe that Cobalion is RU. I don't care. I don't care. The next team I build, it's having Cobalion on it. I love Cobalt. That's what I call mine. I love Cobalt so much. One of my favorite design Pokemon. I could care less if it's a legendary. I know a lot of people are like, you shouldn't use legendaries, guys. No. Cobalt is a beast. I cannot believe it. I need to know, why is it RU? Why is it RU? Look at those stats. He is going to stay in. I'm going to get a flamethrower off on Choice Scarf. It might kill. It does. We take the Cobalt out right away. He thought maybe I'd overpredict, but I needed to get rid of that thing. That is huge. That is huge. That is huge. I'm in love right now. Dugtrio is going to come in. Arena Trap. Unfortunately, that means that my my Choice Scarf is gone, doesn't it? I think that's what it means. Yep. So we're going to go for a flamethrower here. It's not going to kill. Oh, Focus Sash. So he's going to trade off his Dugtrio to kill my Speechless. I don't think I'll live. I will not live. And that is unfortunate. But we did get rid of essentially 2 Pokemon. But we are not in the clear by any means at all. Who's our next fastest Pokemon? Probably Erasmo. Dugtrio is bloody fast, though. I'm not going to lie. Dugtrio is really, really fast. We're going to go on into Erasmo here. This is where the game's probably going to get really, really, really interesting. Because I want to go for a Mach Punch just to pick this thing off, but that's so obvious. But is there really a reason for him to stay in? Hitmonlee is not faster. Hitmonlee is not faster. So we can't. I'm just gonna have to go for the safe Mach Punch. I think he's gonna switch out on that and save his Arena Trapper for someone else because he can take out my Drapion with that. He can take out my Drapion with it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he saves this thing. I really wouldn't. Oh my gosh, I can feel the money slipping. Yup, he switches out, gonna go probably into the Slowking. Oh, Amoonguss. Okay, goes into the Amoonguss. I don't have anything for Amoonguss. Without Delphox, I do not have anything for Amoonguss. And that is gonna be a huge problem. I'm telling you, Regenerator Core is too much. This is my least valuable Pokemon. So I think I'm gonna let him put this to sleep. I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge here. Because this is literally my least valuable Pokemon. We're gonna get a Stone Edge off. It's a crit! Goes for the Sludge Bomb. Wow, I really thought he was gonna put something to sleep. Never mind. Never mind. I thought he was gonna put me to sleep. Huh. I really don't want my Open Wide getting put to sleep. Oh yeah, my Open Wide has Flamethrower. Oh, we can come back, we can come back. I might just have to let Erasmo die. I'm gonna go ahead and Stone Edge here. Again. He's gonna withdraw. He's gonna go out into the Slowking. Goes out into Dugtrio. Wow, just gonna sack it off for a safe switch-in. Gonna avoid the attack. And I'm gonna go for the Mach Punch here again. I do not care. I do not care. He might go back out into Amoonguss. He just wanted to get that Regenerator off. No, he's got the Sucker Punch Dugtrio. It is gonna hit, but I resist, so I'm gonna be able to take it and get rid of him with a Mach Punch. That is gonna be that. Now, I'm regretting, had I gone for the Rapid Spin, he wouldn't be able to go into the Moltres right now, because I would outspeed him. So that would have been really, really nice. Considering I'm just sacking this thing off anyway, that would have been really nice. Lavados, which is, I think, like the Spanish, I'm not sure. Lavados sounds like a Spanish thing, but it's Lavados. 2 lavas. Nothing less, nothing more. So probably gonna go with the Flying type move here. I don't really have any options, though. Erasmus, I was going to sacrifice this thing anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with that. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge here. Even if my opponent does go for the U-turn, but he does not, goes for the Air Slash, that is going to be a super dead Erasmo. And here, I could go out of the Clawitzer. But I won't outspeed, and he really doesn't want to take an Air Slash anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and go out into Open Wide. Oh my gosh, my opponent's team is ridiculous. Cobalion and Moltres. Cobalion and Moltres. Here, I really can't see him staying in. I feel like he's choiced. I'm just going to go for the knockoff. I really feel like this Moltres is choiced. He is going to withdraw, so we are going to get a knockoff off, hopefully on the Amoonguss, get rid of the Black Sludge. Goes out into Hitmontop to eat it up. Because he's going to get... Oh, no Intimidate. So we're just going to knock off the item, which is going to be the Leftovers. So that's good, getting rid of Recovery. But I really don't want to... I can't hard switch. I have to go for the Volt Switch. I cannot hard switch. It's going to go for the Toxic, land it. That really stinks. Luckily, though, we do have the Volt Switch on this thing, so we will be able to switch out somewhat consistently. Had I hard switched out into Drapion, that would have been fantastic. That would have been absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Now, though, let's see. We saw him outspeed Open Wide, who only has a base speed of 63, so of course he's going to outspeed. We could go into Righty, but I don't know if I'll outspeed. I could go into Rotom-Mow, which I should outspeed. But he's got pretty high special defense. Actually, that did a lot. That Volt Switch did a lot. Open Wide has 172 special attack. Rotom-Mow has less. So that Volt Switch is going to do less. I'm going to go out into Drapion because Drapion has 177 defense. So I can eat up hits. I'm neutral to the stab. He can't Toxic me. I see that this thing does have Toxic. I really wish I had hard switched down into Kevin, but there's nothing I can do at this point. I could knock off, but I think that's obvious. So I'm actually going to go for a Taunt. He's going to protect here. He's going to protect himself from the Taunt. Now it's going to be tough for me to go for the Taunt again. Because this Drapion really does shut down a good chunk of his team. I feel like he's going to switch out into the Moltres now. But I can't really go for a knockoff. That will not do anything. So I got to go for the Poison Jab. I got to go for the Poison Jab here. He is going to withdraw. I'm going to be upset if he goes out into Moltres. There's the Amoonguss, so I'll get neutral damage off on this thing, but nothing crazy, unfortunately. Nothing crazy. Really would have loved to have gotten rid of that Black Sludge with the knockoff. That would have been a key play there. But then again, it has regenerators. There's nothing I can do. At this point, I'm going to predict the Spore and go out into open wide. Because I really do think he's just going to try to put Kevin to sleep. If Kevin gets put to sleep, I'm in big trouble. Kevin can't take a nap. Can't take a nap, Kevin. You cannot take a nap. Goes for the Sludge Bomb, actually, predicting the switch. I am Assault Vest, so I should eat it up. I do eat it up. And now this is where things are going to get interesting. He might just go back out into the Hitmontop. Or he might go out into the Slowking. So I feel like Flamethrower is pretty obvious, but I haven't used it yet. But there's no way he's going to stay in. There's no way. I'm going to go for the knockoff here, hoping he kind of goes for the Protect. Yeah, oh, he stays in. Even better. You know what? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that Black Sludge. It's a crit! Get rid of the Black Sludge as my opponent goes for the Giga Drain, which I should be able to take just fine. And open wide is getting really weak. I'm not a fan of that. I am going to have to switch out. I do have the Giga Drain on this thing. But I'm actually, you know, I don't think he's going to see it coming. I'm going to go for a Flamethrower. I'm going to go for a Flamethrower. Yes! We get the Flamethrower off. Can this kill? Oh, it's so close to killing. He goes for the Sludge Bomb. So close to killing. Absolutely ridiculously close. Open wide is almost dead too. What I'm going to do here is, because I'm so close to dying and I think my opponent's going to get the regenerator off and switch out, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. Hopefully the Slowking will come in on the Flamethrower that he would think. He's going to withdraw. Show me Slowking. Show me Slowking. He's got regenerator anyway, so it doesn't matter. But goes out of the Slowking on my Volt Switch, which is great. This is such a hype match. I know it's like, it feels like it's going to be short, but it's such a hype match. Gonna get the Volt Switch off. It does 35% to the Slowking. David can't take a Volt Switch. And now I'm free to... Oh my gosh. I'm so free right now. I can go on into Righty and I can go for a Dark Pulse. Or I go on into Kevin and go for the knockoff. Oh, Kevin. I'm gonna have to go on into Kevin. I'm gonna go right out into Kevin and go for the knockoff. I'm immune to one of the stabs, so that's fine by me. Another leftover. So we have Black Sludge leftovers. Just crazy stuff going on. Crazy stuff. The knockoff is super obvious. It's not going to stop me from going for it. It really isn't. Because if he withdraws into... He's probably going to let the Hitmontop here. Goes out into a Moongus. So the knockoff's not going to do super effective just because... Well, not super effective, but it's not going to do too much because he doesn't have the item anymore. I almost feel like he's just going to try to Regenerator again. And switch right back out. I really don't want Kevin going to sleep. I don't want Kevin taking a nap. I'm going to go for another knockoff, predicting the switch. He is going to switch. Oh my gosh, did I really just make that play? He's going to switch, go out into Lava Dose. We're going to get rid of the Choice Scarf. And this is going to hurt. He can put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, bro. I went for that knockoff. I predicted the switch. I didn't expect that switch, though. Getting rid of the Choice Scarf is really going to help us. It really is. So my Assault Vest user is almost dead. I'm going to hope that Rotom Mo can actually outspeed Moltres now, which I don't even think it can. I don't think getting rid of Choice Scarf means anything for us. Now I'm thinking about it. But I'm going to stay in here. Then again, there's really no point. Well, no, there's a point in keeping my open wide, because I can bring open wide in on something and do a good amount of damage. I'm nervous. I don't know how much Poison Jab's going to do. But I have to go for it. It's my only move right now. I'm going for Poison Jab. My opponent's going to go for the Air Slash. Let's see how much this does. It is a Moltres. It is going to... Oh, it's not a 2-hit KO, which means I should be fine. Poison Jab just might get a Poison off. I don't get a Poison off. I do have the Black Sludge, which means I know I can take another Air Slash. And I'm going to go for another Poison Jab right here. So if I get rid of this Moltres, that is amazing. That is huge. It's going to go for the U-turn. Neutral U-turn. Since he's not choiced anymore. Which means he will be going out most likely into the Amoonguss, which has almost full HP now. It has a ridiculous amount of HP thanks to Regenerator, which is always the problem. Regenerator Core is just too good not to use. So I completely understand. My opponent's team is fantastic. It is a really well-built team. And you know, these battles aren't always about me trying to show off my team and win. If I can find an opponent like this, Lorenzo, great job on your team. It is awesome. He's going to go out into the Hitmontop to take the Poison Jab. Hopefully I do snag the Poison. That would be nice, because he is going to probably go for Protect nonsense. Actually, you know what? This Hitmontop probably has EQ. I feel like he's going to go for EQ. Why else bring it in? I'm going to go on into Rotom Meow. I'm going to do it. I'm going to predict EQ and go on into Rotom Meow. I just feel like, in my bones, I feel like this thing has the EQ. Mach Punch. Ooh, he was just going for damage. Okay, I see you, big dog. I see you, big dog. So he's going to be able to get a good amount of damage off on anything right now. I am just going to go for the Volt Switch here. Actually, you know what? I got to go for Thunderbolt. I got to kill this thing. I got to go for Thunderbolt. He's going to go for another Mach Punch, which is going to probably activate my Sitrus. It's going to activate my Sitrus Berry, so I'm going to get my HP right back up. Which is fine by me. Get up to 88 HP, and we will get a Thunderbolt off. And that should kill the Hitmontop. Hitmontop does go down to the T-Bolt. But we are not in a favorable position because my opponent still has his Regenerator Core. And I'm going to have a hard time dealing with that without my Electros or my Rotom. Because I'm under the assumption right now that my opponent pretty much has the game. Not that he has the game, but he's in a good position for himself. He can go on into Moltres right now. Moltres is... Oh, he goes on into Amoonguss. I was going to say, Moltres would be the person to go out into right now. Because I am just going to Volt Switch here. I can't stay in. I cannot stay in. So I am going to Volt Switch. And I can't let Kevin get put to sleep. I can't. I think this is the moment where I'm going to unfortunately have to sacrifice my... I feel like I'm going to have to sacrifice my Electros right here. Really, all I need to do is I need to get rid of that Moltres, and then Righty can come in and kind of do all the work. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, you know, let's get rid of Open Wide right now. Because Righty has Ice Beam for the Amoonguss. Goes for the Sludge Bomb. That is going to take out my Open Wide. I didn't want to risk going into my Kevin and having it put to sleep. So here, I should be able to go into Righty. And Ice Beam is neutral on Moltres, super effective on Amoonguss, and just standard on Slowking. So even if he goes into the Slowking, that's not the end of the world. I am just going to go for the Ice Beam here. There's the Ice Beam. Can it kill? I am Life Orb. It takes out the Amoonguss. I guarantee you he was going for Spore there because he realized how much of a threat this thing is. So Amoonguss is going to go down. He sees the Life Orb knowing that I'm not choiced in any fashion, which is a bit unfortunate. And he goes onto Lavados. I was going to say, he can go onto Lavados here. I'm not sure what my play to make is. I actually think it's just, he might have this. I just have to stay in. I just have to stay in and go for a Scald and hope that I can live something. Can I live an Air Slash from a Moltres? I'm a Righty. Yes! I eat it up! No flinch, I get the Scald off! Oh my god, I did not expect Claudsir to eat that up like that. I didn't expect that whatsoever. Wow, that is incredible. Righty, my right-hand man. I love this Pokemon. I love this Pokemon so much. Slowking is going to come out. We don't got to worry about Regenerator anymore. I do pack the Dark Pulse, which does get boosted by Mega Launcher. And this right here is going to make one heck of a thumbnail. Let me tell you. Whew! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so glad I had this battle with you, Lorenzo. Dark Pulse is going to do over half. Let's see if we snag a flinch. That would just be ultimate. No flinch. He does get the T-Wave off, which means we are going to see some slack off action. I could have just switched out to Rotom there. Really no point. I didn't really think about the T-Wave that much. I feel like he is just going to slack off. So here I will go out. Actually, you know what? I'm going out to Kevin. I'm going to go right out into Kevin here because I know he's going to go for a slack off. We can get a knockoff, get rid of those leftovers so we have as little recovery as possible, even if it does prolong a little bit longer. He actually goes for the Size Shock as I switch into Kevin. That is amazing. I mean, it makes sense for him to just want to kill me really quick, but now my Drapion will outspeed, and a knockoff should kill. A knockoff should definitely kill. I also have the taunt to prevent any sort of stally stuff, but the knockoff is going to take him out. I'm going to go ahead and say that MVP was Claudsir for living that Air Slash. So if you voted for Righty, you won that one. You guys can take this cup of money home, and if you can just take it. But that was an awesome game, Lorenzo. Thank you so much for that battle. That was so hype. I loved every second of it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave that like rating. If you want to see more Wi-Fi battles on the channel, let's crush 3,000 likes, and I'll start bringing them at least every other day. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it